Every now and then, I'd like to invite you to join me for Insight. Insight at St. Mark is an opportunity to look at issues and processes that you wouldn't naturally see. And so, for example, I'd like to invite you into this marvelous room. This is an arts and crafts room. You'll notice it is designed for children, and we have tile on the floor so that it's easy to clean up. We also have a washroom, so we have easy access to sinks and things like that. We are serious about our vision of growing disciples across generation with a real faith for real life. And because we're serious about that, we're excited to have these kinds of spaces made possible by you and your contributions. More than that, we are committed to our values: discipleship, integrity, community, and excellence. And because of that, we want to not only create excellent space like this that can be used for a particular purpose, but we want to evaluate events, happenings, as part of our ongoing process to strive for excellence. Let me give you an example. We had a marvelous trunk or treat that occurred in October. The trunk or treat is a great outreach event. It ministers not only to families within St. Mark, but frankly reaches out to the metropolitan area. After trunk or treat, I sat down with Andrew Carmen and with Ann Peterson, and together we asked some questions. For example, we asked, how many people came? What were the numbers of those children and young people that were impacted by the event? We also wanted to know the numbers of those volunteers who gave of their time and their talents, their efforts to make it happen. And then we wanted to check and see, what was the energy like? Was the energy excited? Did it build, or was it flat? We wanted to ask questions like, what were the unexpected elements that forced us to think through how we're going to respond? Let me share with you how that evaluation went. We discovered that we had somewhere near 200 children and young people who came to the event itself. We also had almost 150 volunteers who made it possible. With the numbers, what we found is that the event itself was a high impact event in service before the community. We also discovered that the energy was consistently high. People were excited, they were talking to one another, they were engaged with one another, and that happened throughout the time that we were here. We also discovered that the unexpected included the sudden coming of severe wind. So trunks outside, having children moving around outside would simply not be possible. And so Ann and Andrew moved everything indoors. And there we discovered another unexpected. There was a so-called haunted house down below. We discovered that it was well done. The problem was that we had one circumstance where a child got in front of older kids and was pushed a little bit. And we discovered we had to learn about how to then safeguard for size. Now, all of this is designed so that we can look at an event and make a decision. One, should we do it again? Because there have been those times when we've done this kind of evaluation and decided, frankly, it wasn't worth the time, the energy, the effort. Well, clearly, trunk or treat proved worth it. Secondly, we want to learn from it so that we can anticipate for the next event. And lastly, we want to continue to ask the question, where's the congregation and the community going, so that we'll be able to better serve the needs of our families within and beyond St. Mark. We know that the number of trunks, for example, has decreased. We're asking questions about why. Can we reverse that trend? The other question we're asking is, frankly, do we need them? The point is, we always evaluate after significant worship services or events to learn from them so that we can provide excellent and timely service to you and to our community. I hope you'll find this helpful, and I hope you'll look forward to the next time when we have a conversation about something else. Welcome to Insight.